somebody with the kid if they came on the show?
I can do it if the child's mother's dead.
How do you feel about Huda and Jeremiah?
Huda needs to go.
Jeremiah need to crash out.
She should have told him like first meeting, like I have a child.
If there was somebody you could pick in the villa to couple up with, who would it be?
Huda.
Huda?
Yeah.
Really?
Look, here's the thing about it.
So sorry, but hearing how happy you guys were today kills me.
I went to the Love Island Auditions in Atlanta and asked these potential bombshells about Love Island Season 7. If you was to come into the villa right now, who would you go after?
Ace.
He is 90s fine. He need to come get some of this. He's so like, him and Jeremiah.
Do you think that Huda waited too long to tell Jeremiah about her being a mom?
No. Okay. That's her decision. And that's actually who I want.
Ooh.
I don't have no problem with kids. He do. I'm a grown man.
Okay. I like that.
Nick got something about him.
Okay. Nick got about
Maybe Taylor.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Jeremiah.
Whoa.
I would do it for the man.
Gonna be a little bit of even with the hickeys on his neck?
I mean, probably Ace. I'm not gonna lie. He could talk to me nice, all right?
How do you say her name? Huda. I think everybody gives her a lot of hate. You know, she's just a 24-year-old. You know, unfortunately, she does have the kid already. I think Jeremiah's reaction was a little bit overzealous to that. You know, I think it was definitely a little, because they have to understand that you know, it is kind of normalized now for people to have kids at a younger age. I still feel like that doesn't define who she is as a woman. I think she's beautiful. I think she's charismatic. I think she's fun. And that's, you know, if I was on the show this season, I'd definitely be entertaining her.
You said my favorite? Shel.
Whoa, why is Shel your favorite?
I need that. That's just my type. That's my type of chick.
Okay, everyone's like, oh, she's crazy. Look, she's Arab. She is Palestine and she's Jordanian. This is every single one. They are the same. So Jeremiah doesn't know how to handle it. Okay, so like, look, I'll tell you guys like a tea about it. There's a stereotype that Arab men always go for Latinas. Why? Because they're calmer. And that says a lot. That says a lot. So look, I'm just saying, I'm here for Huda, you know?
Do you feel like Nick is in it for the long run?
Listen, that's my man.
That's her man.
Nick, you brought up Nick, and listen, I can't be biased about Nick. I love Nick. But also, I'm really bad about liking toxicity.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a good trait of me. So, I don't know. Honestly, to answer that, honestly, I don't know if he's in it for like the love. I think he might be in it for the fun and whatever else comes after.
How do you feel about Huda waiting to tell Jeremiah about her being a mom?
I feel like it's a little manipulative. I feel like it's a little manipulative, like when she said, oh, I want to know that he likes me first. Like, I don't know. But like maybe there's something we're not seeing, but something is a little off for me personally.
Okay.
I think something's off with both of them. I don't know which one it is. I said I think something's off with both of them. Yeah, which is very controversial. I feel like people are a lot on his side, but I'm not on either side. It's just a little blend of both. I don't know. I don't know if he really likes her. And I feel like she can feel it, but I feel like she's using the child as an excuse. I don't know.
That was the big thing for me is like, I understand it's like, hi, what's up? Like, my name is, and I have a child. Like, I understand you gotta take some time, but like, time moves quicker in the villa. I think take a day and then let it all hang out. And then if he wants you, he'll still be with her, you know? But I feel like it was very duplicitous of her to kind of like hide that, you know?
I feel a connection to Huda because she's from Raleigh. Ooh. But I feel like Jeremiah might not do her the best.
You think so? Okay, are all the girls from Riley like Huda?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just like, I want her to be happy. I want her and her baby to be happy. But I don't know if Jeremiah is the right one.
Do you think he switched up soon as she told him about her kid?
I think he started to have more serious doubts.
Okay,
first of all, when you have a child, you say that on your first date. You don't get him caught up in your shit and then say, oh yeah, by the way, I have a child.
And she waited way too long.
Way too long. You see her break her neck when they were doing that little dance?
Oh my God.
Girl.
I was like, you're embarrassing yourself.
He don't even like her.
Yeah.
The minute she said child, he switched real quick.
So do you think he's just playing?
Move on. Next. You're too hot.
Okay.
Next. Leave a voicemail after the tone beep.
She should have been honest maybe a little earlier on, because I feel like when he found out, like he was already starting to get a little bit more invested, and I feel like that's a big deal. Like she should have told him like first meeting, like I have a child.
I mean, if I was Huda, I would play the game a little bit. I feel like she gave Jeremiah the goods too early. Now he don't want to do nothing for her.
Oh, Huda, girl. It's been a week and a half, queen.
Okay,
It's been a week and a half. She did Jeremiah dirty saying he's not trying because he's being real patient with her.
Yeah.
But I liked them at first. Now I feel like she's being testy.
Okay, I like that.
But people are very anti-Jeremiah. They think he's playing.
Do you think Jeremiah needs to do more for Huda, or he needs to go find something else?
I'm sorry. I think Huda needs to go.
Okay.
I think she needs to go. She's too much. Like, you're on Love Island. We're here to explore connections. You being all in on like day 2 is crazy.
Tell me, how do you feel about Huda?
I'm gonna plead the fifth because I'm gonna wait till Casa. I'm gonna wait till Casa to see what's going to happen. But for now, I think she's just a crash out. But that's okay. Aren't we all crash out?
Who's your favorite couple right now?
My favorite couple right now would probably have to be, if I had to pick somebody, I would think that even though they're not a couple, I want it to be Ace and Shelly. I want it to be Ace and Shelly, but I do like Shelly with Austin as well. I see why she's in her predicament. I do.
Austin gives me weird vibes.
Austin does give weird vibes, but I like the way he pursues her. I just feel like she's kind of in a pickle right now, so I just, my girl got to figure that out.
Shelly can do so much better. Shelly can do so much better. Yeah.
Why you say that?
The bombshells that entered, like, I think she should match up with one of them instead.
Yeah,
okay, Ace is like trying to produce his own show or something. Like, why did he couple up with Amaya? Why did he doesn't like her.
I feel like every time someone new comes in, he gets so excited.
And he's just like trying to make drama, but like he really likes Shelly, but Shelly's not gonna chase him. She's not the kind of girl to chase, you know?
Or do you think she likes Austin?
But Shelly's the girl of the season.
She is.
She is. She carries the fucking season.
She's starting to aggravate me.
Why? Why? No, spill. What's the tea?
I just feel like so last night's episode, her pretending the sex act with Austin, and then she let Ace lick the whipped cream off her chest.
Fine.
Austin might be going home soon. I think Ace is gonna take his girl, and he's gone, dude. He's trying real hard. He does not like what Ace is doing, but it's tough luck. It's not looking great.
I'm not a fan of Amaya, I'm not gonna lie.
Why? Tell me.
I just think she's doing a lot. Like, she's doing the most. I feel like she's super feisty. Like, however, I think that Ace also too isn't playing. Like, he's being a little.
He is being a player.
Yeah, like he's not. Like, we know who he really wants, and I feel like he should have been forthcoming with Amaya from the get-go. But I'm not a big fan of Amaya either. They're both not great, honestly.
Everyone is like so like polite around each other. There needs to be drama. Like, I want people, like, why is Ace the only guy? Why is Ace the only one trying? And to be honest, he's very tamed. He's very calm about it. He's like tiptoeing in. I need people to go in hard and go exactly for what they want.
Yeah. Who did you vote for, and then what matches?
I voted for the new girl Iris with Jeremiah because I need him to mix and mingle. I voted for Jalen for Alandria because that just makes sense. They're from the South.
Okay, I like
and then the last guy, Pepe. I voted for Hannah. I voted for Hannah because they made out, and I was like, you gotta claim your territory now. So I was like, they gotta go together.
The country is voting.
Okay.
I need Miss Amaya to get her ass out the villa.
I think what you think about her?
I think she does not listen. All the girls this season, they're smart.
Okay.
They're good listeners. They're good communicators. Yes. But Miss Amaya, she comes in and she's like.
What do you think y'all are gonna bring different to the next season if you get picked?
Ooh, for me, something different that hasn't happened before. That's tough. I feel like we haven't seen a whole lot of. I don't care if you're in a couple or not. I'm going for you. Screw this guy. I'm gonna go after it.
Okay.
There's like a little bit of too much brotherly love. Whereas you're like, you know what? Sorry, bro. I'm going after that.
I love that. Okay, so you're not gonna become no friends quick.
I'll have my bros, but if there's a girl that I want that much, then it's whatever, man. I'm sorry. We'll make up later.
Yeah. And also, I feel like, you know, if you're there for the right reasons, you understand it's Love Island, not Friendship Island. They say that all the time. Exactly. And like a real man's gonna respect that you're a guy going after what you want. So I don't think that's ever gonna be a problem, really.
What's the most difficult thing about your dating life, which is why you're here today?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I keep going back to my ex. So it's time for me to kind of step it out a little bit and just go on faith and see what happens, because me and my ex keeps flipping the block over and over, and it's just time to like let that go.
Communication.
Okay.
I'm big on communication. If you can't communicate with me, we're not gonna work.
Okay.
So I'm really looking for love on this show.
Okay, what makes you different from all the other guys right now for you to be maybe picked on the show, to come on to the villa?
I'm him. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm him.
Okay, he's him.
I got it in me. I already know.
Okay.
They got little boys on the show. They need a grown man.
Dishonesty, like if you tell me one thing and then I find out later,
okay,
you're done. Because now you're a liar.
Just finding like a genuine person with like genuine intentions. And also finding like that good like middle common ground to where you have similar interests but enough differences to where it's like interesting and you can continue long term.
I am a hopeless romantic. So I'm like in Disney World with every guy that I talk to, and I think that they have good intentions, but they don't. A lot of times they have other intentions. Yeah.
The most difficult thing about my dating life, I'd probably have to say, is just like, it's tough to meet people. I feel like people are super hell-bent on just like coming in like super hot out of the gate and don't want to like take time to let things develop. Like they just like immediately, like if there's not a connection just like off the bat, they're just like, they'll jump shit. So yeah, I think patience.
You know, I'm probably just really, really picky, and I work a lot. So like I'm not able to get out at time, but like when I get out and I find one I like, you know, I try to approach her, spit a little game, you know what's going on.
A lot of the guys nowadays breaking the women heart, and they turning them into niggas. So it's like a lot of the women acting like us. So it's been kind of hard finding love. So I need love.
I think so. First of all, we are in Atlanta, Georgia. That speaks for itself right there. We are in Atlanta, Georgia. We are in a cesspool of bad dating vibes. We are in a cesspool of just it not working out. I think my biggest flaw when it comes to dating is that a lot of women tell me that I come on too strong, too fast. So I could see myself now. If I'm on the show, I'd see a girl I like, and I'd pull up and I'd introduce myself, and then I'd kind of be set on that one woman for the rest of the show.
Okay.
Obviously, until another woman probably showed me that she might be a better option or a better match for me. I think my biggest flaw in a relationship is a lot of women tell me that I'm too friendly. That probably wouldn't work well with this show.
I know my worth, my value, so I think that's the hardest part.
Do you think this season will be better than the last season? Do you think it's hard to live up to that name?
It's hard to live up to that, I think. Like, season 6 just had this magic around it, but everybody's tuned in, tapped in. Like, it's crazy here in Atlanta, so we'll see.
I think season 6 had a lot of stars. Okay. They did. And I think this season, like, the further we'll go, we'll have some more stars. Yeah, I think so.
So right now, I do not think that this season matches up to season 6. I feel like season 6 is one of the, like, high points for Love Island. So right now, no, as of right now, no. But I think that it's still going good, but it's like a slow burn, though.
Okay. And if you was to come into the villa, are you okay with kissing everybody and their mother?
Oh my God, of course, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hello, it's Love Island.
Yeah.
Gotta turn some heads in there.
How long do you think it takes to be closed off?
I think for me personally, I think it would take at least like a month to be like certain, where it's like,
the villa goes faster.
I know, you're right. So I don't know what the villa's like. So if I'm in the villa, maybe even 2 weeks. Like, I just feel like I really need to know who you are, but I don't want to be crazy, like cut off. There's so many good looking, like very good, like their minds are set. Everybody's there for the right reason, hopefully for the right reason.